Today we're going to see if the average golfer can break par from the front tees.
We can do this, we can do this.
Make sure you stick to the end because this one gets intense.
What's up everybody? We are in Mountain View Golf Course in West Jordan, Utah. Today we're gonna do something kind of special. I'm playing from the red tees, gonna try to break par. I'm about a 4 handicap usually, so I should shoot pretty well today. Mountain View Golf Course is about 5,800 yards. We're gonna be playing the back 9. So let's see what we can do. So hole number 1, we've got a par 5. It's about 450 yards. This is super short from the reds, but hopefully we just get it on in the fairway. Oh boy, no warm up. Okay, we are just on the right side of that rough, right on the left side of the fairway. All right, we got about 220 left to the pin. The rough here is pretty intense right now. It's probably just time of the year, going into the summer. So the ball is a little plugged, but not too bad. I've got a 5-iron, just gonna try to get it up the fairway, maybe 200 yards. Okay, probably ran it about 170, 180 yards, right side of the fairway. If we can get up and down for a bird, I think that'd be a great thing to do right now. Okay, we are literally 58 yards to the pin. Good chance to go up and down here, so let's see. I hit it so chunky and fat, probably only went about 40 yards, but we're on the green, so let's try to par it. Okay, we've got a long putt, it's pretty uphill. The greens are not fast. It's like 40 feet, so I'm just gonna try to lag it up there and try to get in 2 putts. Break. Cool, about 5 feet. Okay, these greens are very slow. They're like 50% dirt or sand, so take that into account at all these public courses in Utah. It doesn't look like this is gonna break at all, so I'm gonna just maybe aim left middle. That's a par on number 1. Starting off out of 5. Feels pretty good. Let's go to number 2. Okay, so for instance, this par 4 is 460 from the blues over there where this guy is. And then 100 yards closer, red tees way over there. So this is a not quite reachable par 4 for me, but a very doable birdie hole. Okay, hole number 2, we've got about 360 hitting into the wind, so it's not gonna go as far. I don't drive that far, maybe 280 on a good day, but it's about 300 to the front, so let's just knock it up there, see how close we can get. Okay, just off of the fairway on the right side into that rough, but we should have a pretty dang short approach shot. Okay, we've got 80 yards to the pin. I gotta keep in mind, like, not to go in the rough as much as I can because the rough is really long right now. I don't know how to adjust my shots that well in the rough like this, but I'm gonna just try to hit my 60 degree up there and let it roll out to the pin. Yeah, so I got under it too much from the rough, and the wind just kind of held it back, so barely on the fringe there. Okay, I got an uphill bump. I'm gonna try to get it up there, let it roll out, roll uphill. Yeah, it's not rolling at all. All right, I did not set myself up well, so uphill putt, tons of sand on this green, so I would imagine it's not gonna break as much and it's gonna roll out a lot less, but it's still, 20 feet, so. Went dead straight, didn't break even an inch, and finish off with a bogey on number 2. Okay, we have got a short par 3. It's about 136 yards. I've got a pitching wedge. I'm just gonna do a full pitch. Pin's in the back of the green. The wind's going left to right. But the greens are so slow, so the goal is kind of just to get it in the middle of the green and let it roll up. It's not gonna roll that much, so GIOTG, get it on the green. Go. Just on the very front. Should have clubbed up, but we're on the green, so. Okay, we have a long uphill putt, straight uphill, mostly sand again, so I'm just gonna hit it up there and try to 2-putt. Wow, I probably had a 60-foot putt and hit it to like 3 feet, so it's not bad, great distance. All right, number 3, 2-putt, and I should get away with it. So after 3 holes, we're sitting at 1 over. Let's go to number 4, which is a par 4. Got to get some birdies. Okay, number 4 is actually a par 5. Pretty dead straight. These have to be birdie holes for me, so I have to get a bird. Anything worse than a bird's gonna feel like a bogey. But let's just hit it down the fairway. We've got a wide open fairway. Let's see if we can get on it somehow. Go. Right in the middle. Okay, we knocked it up there, right in the middle of the fairway. Let's get a bird. All right, we got 175. We're downwind as well. We have 2 bunkers though, left and right, just before the green, which is just very intimidating. Only option is to go for it and to try to just thread that. So I've got a 7-iron. I'm gonna just hit very light 7, let the wind try to take it. Super thin. Terrible shot, but just gotta go up and down. All right, I just made this hole really difficult for myself. Flags literally right after the bunker. So there's really no other shot here other than a flop. Too bad I don't feel at all comfortable with flop shots, but we gotta go for it. That was one of those shots that was very risky. It turned out perfect. There was nothing else I could have done because I could have just done a traditional chip and it would have gone 30 feet past the hole. So now we're probably like 8 to 10 feet and it worked out. Okay, it's like a maybe 10, 12 foot putt. Looks like it's gonna break a slight left to right. But again, it's mostly sand, so. At the end there. Okay, we got a birdie. Number 4, we're back at even par. Okay, we've got 350 yards to the middle of the green. Par 4. Pretty standard. This course is pretty straight. It's not too complex of a course. There's bunkers, very little water. So just got to hit it straight. All right, we landed in the fairway and rolled right off into the left side of that rough, just on the right. Seems to be the theme today. Okay, we've got about 150 yards. Again in the rough. This is some pretty thick rough. So I'm just clubbing up, got a 9-iron. I'm gonna try to hit it solid. That's all you gotta do is hit it solid and let it run up there, but this is some deep grass. Go. Okay, it was a little chunky, so I think we're just before the green. Got to go up and down for par. Okay, just got a pretty simple bump and run out of this rough here. I think the goal right now is to just get it to the pin. If it goes past the pin, that's totally fine at this point. Not even close to the pin, still probably 15 feet. Okay, uphill and about 15 feet, 15, 20 feet maybe. Breaking left to right, maybe a foot or 2. Okay, got a bogey on whatever hole this is, number 5, I think. Just moving forward, just know that don't be in the rough. The rough kind of screws with you. Every shot's not gone to the pin. So I'm gonna start clubbing up a little bit more and gonna try to just get to the pin, get out of the rough. I think that's all we need. Okay, we've got hole number 6, I believe. 385 yards from the reds, par 4, into the wind. I'll be honest, this isn't that much easier from the reds on these type of holes. It's still pretty far, and just got to stay out of the rough. Okay, that ball I tried to stay out of the right rough, and I ended up in the left rough. So hopefully the ball is not gone. Gosh, I am so far left because I've been hitting it right. So then it just went way too left. Just how it goes. Okay, managed to find the ball just in the rough. This rough isn't actually as well maintained, so it's not thick at all. Kind of feels like a fairway. So hitting into the wind about 157, so I'm hitting 8 iron. Just kind of straight up full 8. Alright, I think we just got on the front edge of the green there. Felt like such a good shot, but the wind just ate it once it got in the air. It's okay though. Let's get a 2-putt. It's at least 2-putt, get a par. We have a birdie putt, so I need 2 more birdies to break par. I'm currently 1 over right now, so we're getting there. Okay, it's another pretty dead uphill putt, just off the green. Might break a little bit, but again, it's just knocking it close to the pin. This is all about speed. Too much. Okay, it's probably like a 6-7 foot putt here. I think it's gonna break slightly from left to right, so I'm gonna aim just left edge. Alright, saved par. Okay, hole 15, managed to save par, barely. Heading into 16, we've got a 3 left, a 4 left, and another 4. I gotta get 2 birdies to break par. So we're 1 over. Let's finish strong in these last 3. This is a 220 yard par 3 from the back, and it's 135 yards from the front. So this is quite the opportunity. But again, the wind, just the way like I'm playing today, I'm not hitting that far. Par 3s are definitely the hardest of like these short shot challenges. So just gonna try to get on the green. I'd be happy with that. Okay, just kind of on the center of the green. Kind of hit it a little chunky, so it didn't go that far, but it's fine. I'm on the green, 2 putt for par, and then 17 and 18. Gonna have to get birdies. Okay, another uphill shot, long putt, 50% sand. These aren't breaking that much. It's all about speed. Par number 16. Shoot, dude, we need 2 birds. Hey, 2 birds. +1 after 16. Got 2 left. Par 4s. We can do this. We can do this. Okay, we got a 350 yard par 4, hole 17. I don't need to hit far. I just need to hit straight. I can't seem to get it straight today. We're downwind, so got to see what we can do here. There we go. I think left center of the fairway. Downwind though, that probably carried quite a bit, so let's get up and down for bird, baby. Okay, we are downwind. There's gotta be like 20-mile-an-hour winds right now, and it's about 96 yards, so I'm hitting a 56 degree. Pretty light, but somewhat full. Just gotta get it over that bunker and let it trickle on there. Okay, got over the bunker, but just the way that felt, the trajectory, I think the wind took it and it's gonna roll at least 20 feet past the hole. I'd be surprised if it was any closer. Yeah, we've got about a 25 foot putt. I need this to go in to get a chance of breaking par, but that was a tough shot. And knock that in real quick. Shoot, all right, we parred number 17, so still one over. I think we can get a birdie on 18, but I need a miracle to break par. Okay, we are sitting at 1 over after 8 holes. I don't think this was the best course to shoot from the reds, from the front tees. It's long. I mean, it's even from the reds, it's like just as far as a lot of the courses out here. It's probably farther than a lot of courses from the whites in Salt Lake. But yeah, there's like no drivable par 4s. The par 3s are still well over 130 yards. So it's still a good test though. Would love to shoot par, but even this hole, number 18, it's 390, 400 yard par 4 from the reds. So let's see what we can do. I think we can at least shoot par. Okay, into the wind, 400 yards, par 4. Dog legs right, into the wind though, so I'm just gonna try to hit a nice, maybe like a low cut. We'll see if it cuts, and we'll see if it goes low. Okay, cut a little bit, but not really, mostly went straight. I think I just ran it out to the end of the fairway, and it's probably in that first little bit of rough there. Okay, we've got 107 yards dead into the wind, so I'm gonna hit a gap wedge, about 115. Gonna line up the ball up in my stance and try to hit a little steeper on it so it goes higher. But other than that, just again trying to get it on the green. Awesome. Looks like it might be pin high, but yeah, I hit it really steep, so the ball just shot straight up in the air, and we're just left. It looks like we have like 15 feet to the pin. Okay, we've got about 10 feet left. Just get it for birdie. Shoot even here. All right, we finished the round at even par. That was a very good ending, good birdie. Overall, like, again, that was kind of a tough course to play from the reds. No drivable par 4s. Par 3s are still like not very close by any means. Lots of wind today, but hey, we weren't that far. So shot even par at the end of the 9 holes, and it was a great day. It's nice and sunny, 80 degrees in Salt Lake. If you tuned in till the end, there should continue to be more videos. Appreciate you making it till the end, and I appreciate you watching. Like and subscribe if you want more videos. Catch you next time.